So through yoga, I think we find that there's a benefit to being neurodivergent. There is this belief that there is a normal mind and that everybody has this way to think and ruminate. When you're neurodivergent, you automatically know that you think differently. And you realize that you don't think like everybody else. The gift is nobody thinks like anybody else. So there's this belief that if you have a mind that is normal, that it is easier to adapt, it's easier to do things. There is a way to move through that is normal. But when we really start to break down the chitta, the mind, and we really start to look at the vritti moving through that mind, then we really begin to realize that each person's mind works very differently. And the waves and interruptions in the obsessions moving through those minds are very different. So there is a benefit to knowing that your mind doesn't work in what society considers a normal state. But there are many people out there whose minds do not work in what is considered a normal state, but they believe they are. And you look at most of us that do realize that we are neurodivergent, a lot of us didn't even know until we were older. And it wasn't until we started to really break down some of the things and we started to understand. So this is why when you start to look at things like why what's going on with the government in this, trying to normalize basically sociopathic behavior and demonize compassion behavior. And you can see really quickly how this is off from the way that we think. So there is a benefit to really knowing that your mind doesn't work like everybody else's from the get-go. Because when you think you're thinking like everybody else, it's very difficult to realize nobody thinks the same. And it's very important to realize that nobody thinks the same. This is why yoga is an individual practice. Hopefully you find something useful in this. If you do, leave me a comment. Namaste.